The morning Sandhya is an ancient daily practice, but for anyone trying to learn it today, it often feels overwhelming. Between the dense Sanskrit mantras and the complex hand gestures, it is easy to get lost before you even begin. We are going to strip all of that confusion away. Over the next 6 minutes, we will focus entirely on the physical framework of the ritual. Step by step, we'll cover the setup, the water purifications, the breathing techniques, and a traditional hand counting method. Before we start the steps, you need to gather your tools. Find a quiet space where you can face east. You will need a clean seating mat, called an asan. You'll also need a copper water pot, known as a lota, and a smaller vessel with a spoon, called a panchapatra. Getting this physical foundation right is the first step. Once your body knows exactly where to move and when to reach, you have cleared the biggest obstacle to learning the full ritual. You can eventually focus on the Sanskrit without being distracted by the logistics. Step 1 is your physical orientation. Sit on your asan facing east. If you keep a shika, tie it now, and apply your tilak to your forehead. Now look at this traditional illustration to see exactly how to arrange your vessels. Place your primary water vessel, the lota, directly in front of you. Then set your smaller vessel, the panchapatra, slightly to your right side. Keep everything within arm's reach. You will use your right hand repeatedly to draw water, so keeping the smaller vessel on the right prevents you from breaking your posture or crossing your arms. Step 2 is achaman, the process of internal purification. Pour a few drops of water into the palm of your right hand. Cup your hand slightly so the water pools comfortably in the center. You will sip this water 3 times. With your first sip, mentally recite Om Keshavaya Namaha. Draw another spoonful, sip, and recite Om Narayanaya Namaha. Take a third sip, reciting Om Madhavaya Namah. Afterward, pour 1 more spoonful over your hands to wash them. Now we move to marjan, which is the external purification. Dip kusha grass, or the fingers of your right hand, into the water and sprinkle it over your head and body. These physical acts of cleansing create a clear threshold between your morning rest and the ritual practice. By cooling the body and following a precise sequence of sips, you are establishing the mental readiness needed for the upcoming breathwork. Step 3 is pranayama. Sit with your spine perfectly straight. We are going to break this breathing cycle into 3 distinct phases. Looking at this diagram, the first phase is parak, or the inhale. Press your right nostril closed, inhale deeply through your left, and visualize a blue 4-armed Vishnu at your navel. The second phase is kumbhak, the hold. Close both nostrils, hold your breath, and shift your focus up to your heart center, visualizing a red 4-faced Brahma. The final phase is rechak, the exhale. Release your right nostril and exhale slowly. Move your attention up to your forehead, visualizing a white, 3-eyed Shiva. By mapping your physical breath to these specific points along the spine, you are actively aligning your body's energy centers, creating the ideal internal environment for chanting. Step 4 solves the most common problem beginners face: losing track while trying to chant the Gayatri mantra exactly 108 times. Instead of a physical rosary, we use the Carmela method. It uses the specific joints of your fingers as a built-in tracking system. Here is how the diagram maps it out on your right hand. Place your thumb on the middle joint of your right ring finger. This is count 1. From there, move your thumb down to the base of the ring finger for 2. Then trace down and up the pinky for 3, 4, and 5. Next, trace across the very top tips of your fingers. The tip of the ring finger is 6, the middle finger is 7, and the index finger is 8. Finally, move down the index finger. The middle joint is 9, and the base of the index finger is 10. You have now completed 1 full cycle. This is where your left hand comes in. For every complete cycle of 10 you finish on your right hand, move your left thumb 1 space forward along its own joints. Your left hand acts as the counter for your 10s. Pause the video right here. Practice tracing this exact path with your thumb a few times until the loop feels familiar. Once muscle memory takes over this counting sequence, your mind no longer has to keep score. You are completely free to immerse your attention into the sound of the mantra itself. Step 5 is how we close the practice. After you complete your 108 recitations, you will perform the sarging. Take a final spoonful of water from your Panchapatra. Pour it gently onto the ground or into a dedicated bowl. This simple physical action officially closes your ritual space. You have just built a complete foundation. You know how to set your space, purify your body with water, structure your breath, and track your mantras using only your hands. With these mechanics mastered, you are ready to introduce the full recitations. Check the video description below for a downloadable cheat sheet containing the exact mantras to pair with these movements for your daily practice.